but the volume is off.
Yeah.
The volume is still not okay.
Okay, we take out the charging port. It's a bit better. The screen lah, but the sound. Tengok pak, the sound.
Okay, you ambil laptop yang okay, saya transfer kepada you punya laptop.
Boleh.
Cepat. Basically what's happening now is we are 8 minutes to the event and the audio quality is horrible, and these type of things we've dealt with it so many times, so that's why we have a spare laptop over there and we're trying to port the entire slide deck over, and it is literally 7 minutes before the event starts. So I'm doing my best to stay calm, and we'll see what happens. Nervous that nobody will show up, but it looks like we don't have enough chairs right now, so I think that's a good problem to have. We'll see. So we just did our first session, and as you can see, there's a method to the madness, right? I think initially I was personally very nervous, like people gonna show up. It's been 2.5 years, and eventually we managed to still, I think the show up rate we ended was like what, 50, was it 52%?
Almost 60, yeah.
Almost 60? 60%, which I think is a number we've never really experienced before. I think our previous high was like 50 maybe. So what does that tell us? I think that live events is going to come back with a vengeance. People are bored of staying at home. We still have one more session, so maybe I'm speaking too soon. We will see. But every single time I do a pitch or a presentation, I'm always thinking about, like, straight away while it's still fresh, what are some of the different changes and refinements that I can make. And I probably went 2.5 plus hours, which is a little bit too long. I think that people's attention span after 2 hours, it drops significantly. So now I'm going to work on what are some of the things that I can cut out so that the next one would be within that under 2.5 hour mark.
Few moments later.
Okay, so it's 8 minutes to the event, but there's a problem. As you guys might see, it's actually raining right now, and that can really impact show up rate. And this is something that's really not in anybody's control. So we'll see what happens, but the next 10 minutes is really going to determine the show up rate and what happens for this next intake. Okay, so it is officially 11 o'clock at night. It's been a crazy long day. I think I've only eaten 3 pieces of chicken the whole day, and that was pretty much it. So I'm starving as the team is packing up, and as we're wrapping up this event, there's a couple of things that I wanted to kind of reflect on. Biggest takeaways. Number 1, I think that events is going to come back stronger than ever. As you guys saw, the first session, we had like a 60% show-up rate. The last one, I can't remember the exact numbers, but I think it was, give or take, 40... Wait, I have the numbers over here. So there's a 47% show-up rate, which is, to me, it's mind-blowing. It's like, you know, in the online world, now the show-up rate on a webinar is like 10%. And typically, it's so much more convenient to show up online than an in-person event, right? So what does that tell you? It tells you that the things that people were starved in the last 2 years is going to come back stronger than ever, right? Whether it's travel, whether it's going out, whether it's gym, whether it's live events. So this means that if you can spot what are the things that people are hungry for, especially now when things start to reopen up globally, that's how you can position yourself to win. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes. As always, like, comment, share. Let me know what your biggest takeaways are in this video, and I'll see you in the next one.